YouTube. You know what's happening? It's Bobby Montana coming at you live, pre-recorded through the power of Wi-Fi. We're on our way to work this morning. We're gonna have a fun time with that all day, from 7 o'clock in the fucking morning to like 10 o'clock at night. That's gonna be a good time. I really want to make a video about my job because as much as I love it, I fucking absolutely hate it so much. But like, okay, what? So I'm technically, right, my title is a barbecue pit master. I work over a hickory wood-fired grill in a restaurant. So all day long I'm pulling tickets, getting orders. We got steaks, we got fish, we got chicken, we got burgers, you know, what you typically expect from a grill. This particular grill is like heavy cast iron bars. It's got like they're on hinges. They swivel open and you just feed your fire with pieces of wood all day long. So instead of like at a regular restaurant, right? At other restaurants, you have propane grills, natural gas grills down here in the South. You'll just crack your knobs and they'll ignite and whatever. You don't have to worry about it for the rest of the day. All you have to do is try not to burn everything and hope your pilots stay lit the way they need to be. Well, the wood-fired grill, it's really fun. It's really, what's really fun about it is how fucking annoying and difficult it is. You're constantly juggling a hot spot like across the grill. It's really cool. I think, aside from like, you know, all the brain power it takes to operate properly, it's really cool. It's a cool concept. Constantly opening the grills, the fire's pouring out. I feel like you know, in the back of your mind when you're doing something and you're like, I probably look really fucking cool doing this right now. That's usually how I feel when I'm at work grilling. How do I put it? First, let me start. What got me into the kitchen? Why am I in the industry that I'm in the first place? Way back in high school, my best friend, his name was Young. It's dragon in Korean. Dragging these nuts on your fucking face, kid. He was dude. We were fucking two peas in a pod, tight as fuck. I quit playing football like freshman year, and he stuck with the football team, which was awesome. And then we was hanging out all the time, doing high school kid things. You know what I mean? Doing middle school, high school kid stuff. And eventually that became an issue. And he had to join the military and some more shit. But leading up until that, we'd hang out all the time. He'd be like, bro, you need to fucking, we would just eat. We would just hang out and eat a shitload of food all the time. We'd go to the store. He worked at a grocery store. He'd go to the store, he'd get a shitload of food on deals, and he knew how to cook it. He knew what he was doing. I never had any idea. I've never had, well, up until this point, I used to burn. I've come a long way. Like, if you look at some of my other content, my shorts and stuff, and some of the food I can produce and put out, I'm very proud of the quality of product that I can produce over an actual open fire. Lots of people can't do that over a regular grill. That being said, it all started with humble beginnings. I used to burn grilled cheeses. I couldn't cook to save my life, dude. There was nothing I could do. And he used to tell me all the time, bro, you gotta learn how to cook so we can cook together. And I would just be prepping, cutting shit or whatever, and he would throw everything together and cook it, and then we'd eat like enough food for 6 people. Oh man, it was the shit way back in the day. I miss those days. Those are the good times. Those are the good times. Simpler times in life, right? Life was easier back then. But anyways, fast forward a little bit, and I get with I run off on a side quest, right? And I wanted to I was making a fool out of myself. I was trying to cook. In this, I'm at this point in the story, I'm probably like 19, 20, right? And I don't know, I still don't know how the fuck to put a spatula onto a pan properly. I'm struggling financially. It's kind of like COVID. It's COVID hours, and I don't know what the fuck. I wasn't one of those rich people who could just stay up in the house and DoorDash food all day long. during COVID. No, I had to work. I was out there. Believe it or not, I was working at Starbucks, for Christ's sakes. They gave us essential worker papers, and they were like, "Hey, if the National Guard stops you while you're out and about past like 7 o'clock, just flash your papers, and they'll fucking let you go." Like the Gestapo. It was ridiculous, dude. It was a wild time. But I couldn't cook to save my life. I was with this girl, whatever. I was be like, "Oh, baby, one day I'm gonna learn how to cook, and we'll never go hungry again." You know what I mean? One day I'm gonna learn. I'll figure out what the hell I'm doing. And like when you can take, the best way to live is to take raw ingredients, the cheapest form, the cheapest building blocks of nutrients and protein, and put them the fuck together yourself. God damn it. The drive-through shit, you know what I mean, and the DoorDash, the fast food, it's killing all of us, breaking us down on a molecular level. It's really bad for your body, and once you start putting like natural single whole ingredient foods, you start replacing your diet. It's remarkable what the body does to repair itself and how it feels when it's fueled properly. So that being said, where was I? Struggling to learn how to cook. Whatever. We ended up breaking up. I get a job in this little time I'm taking by myself. I get a job I show up at a restaurant, and I'm like, "Look, man," I quit Starbucks. I was like, "Look, man, I was fucked. I had just gotten a new apartment because the person I just spoke about tried to steal my previous apartment. I had to hustle up a new one." That's a whole nother story for another time that we're probably never going to get into. So I'm dead fucking broke. I just quit my job. I'm in a brand new apartment. I'm like, fuck, man, I got to figure out how to prop this. I got to figure out how to plug these holes and keep this ship afloat. And I show up at a restaurant. I'm like, "Look, dog, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I'm down to do whatever." And I was applying for a fry cook position. And he was like, I remember my interview with, I still work with him to this day. I'm about to go see him right now. He's like, I was like, "Hey, man, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I'll wash dishes, whatever you want." He's like, "Oh, man, I ain't hired no dishwasher." "Oh, I ain't hired no dishwasher." I was like, okay, that's fine, whatever. But I got the job, right? I sucked ass at fry cooking. And they were like, "Yeah, hey, Rob, we need you to wash dishes." I was like, fuck, all right, cool, say less. I tried to tell you. So I go back there. Basically, the moral of the story is I started in the dish bit, and I wanted to learn so bad. I clawed my way. I was like, man, I was blessed, really. Got the opportunity to work with a lot of people, a lot of experience, a lot of cool people, a lot of experience, and stand over their shoulders and be like, "Hey, what is this? What is that? Why are you doing this? Why does that look like this?" And that's basically how I learned. No culinary school, none of that shit. But it's kind of like common law marriage. After you've been in a position for a certain amount of time, you are technically a chef. And my position, fuck's sakes, even if that's not the case, even if you want to argue semantics on that point, I am a barbecue pit master regardless. I don't give a fuck. Which I'm very proud of myself for. It took a long time. We'll tie this into some daily motivation, right? Nothing great was ever easy or short-lived, you know what I mean? Nothing great ever happened that fast or was easy. When you want something of substance, you have to take the steps, however small they may be. You'll find gaps where you take big leaps. Like there was a couple restaurants, man, I went from flipping burgers to working in fine dining, and that was an awesome experience. I loved the opportunity to get down with that. I didn't love fine dining for what it was, to be honest with you. Like it was a little, kind of like the Bear. It was a little overblown. It was a little like corny, you know what I mean? That being said, it was a great experience. I wish I had taken it more seriously. It was crazy. It was at this, I'll tell a story about that another day, my fine dining experience. It was short-lived, but it was good. It wasn't too bad. Fuck sakes, I could go back there and do it right now if I really wanted to. That's what got me into cooking, basically. It's what brings us here. It's been a theme kind of throughout my life of like, good memories of one of my best friends as a young adult. Hanging out, just cooking a shitload of food and eating the fuck out of it. And then cooking to provide, learning how to cook out of a necessity to provide. And it became something I love to do. It became a skill that I got really good at, and I really enjoyed being really good at. And so it's kept me, it hasn't let me down, that's for sure. It has not let me down. I'm proud of the establishment I've worked so hard on for myself in my industry. And sometime here soon, we're gonna break out in independence. I would love to a few ideas floating around in my head. I'd love a bar and grill. That'd be cool. Rob's Bar and Grill. Some cool shit like that. I don't know. Food truck, probably start there. We'll figure it out. We're in welding school right now, so we're not stressing it too much. The world is falling apart, and I know these are really scary times for everybody. But look, man, just hang in there. Strong people survive tough times. That's for sure. Hard times make hard people. I just want to encourage people every opportunity that I get. I know this is just a little tie-in real quick. Keep doing what you're doing. Keep doing the hard work. Keep surviving. What we all need to be focused on right now is surviving. Just remember that. Try not to forget that. Whatever, it might not look pretty, it might not be glamorous, and it might not be shiny and pretty and new or whatever, but focus on surviving right now, okay? That's what we should all be doing in a way that's healthier, more achievable, more realistic, more attainable. These things are achievable. As badly as forces of malintent want to see the regular average Josephs of the world, myself, young men and women like me, my age, whatever, as badly as they want to flip the game board before our turn comes up, that's just not going to happen because we're built to last tough times like these. You need to realize that, and you need to reassure yourself of that daily. Look yourself in the mirror and let yourself know, I'm stronger than this. I made it tough enough stuff to get through times like these. Work on your finances, your budget, your health, your wealth, whatever it takes, man, to get you up out of bed and back to it by the end of the night. Up out of bed in the morning and back to it by the end of the night. You are capable of that, and always keep that in your back pocket. Keep that in your back pocket. You can do it, motherfucker. I believe in you. Come on. If I can do it, if I can scrape together a couple brain cells and do it, anybody can do it. Jesus Christ. I have no doubt the potential of everybody else in the world to make it happen and go make it shake. Do what you got to do. Listen, it's your boy Bobby Montana. This has been a lovely conversation. As always, I'm going to talk to you again soon. Don't worry. Until then, listen, stay up, stay tuned, keep coming back, baby. Listen, I like having these dogs. Don't you? Don't you think? These are good for us. I think the communication is key, baby. All right, now look, listen, have a good day. Stay up, keep your eyes in the fight. All right, I'm out.